it however you want, but yeah. Pass it on, like just let everyone know. Alright. Oh wait, do you guys still remember who we're singing to? Who we singing to? You Reese. Yeah, we're singing happy birthday, you Reese. Yeah. So just tell everyone. Do you guys still remember the name? What's the name? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, alright guys. Say it again? Sure. Now, if you see someone come sit by you, please just tell them. Okay. You good? Got this. How's my Victor? And you are? Riaz from Stellenbosch, UCT. Nice to meet you. Where's you? I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you. We do need to start.
If he can't come down.
She's on the phone, but I got her.
Okay, I have to start again. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
Should I get the attention for you?
Yes, please.
Attention! Hello, guys.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Good, thanks. Please settle down so we can then get the ball rolling. My name is Swongile Mamatu, and I am the marketing specialist at SAICE. Most of you would have been dealing with me as we've been preparing for the event today. Thank you so much. This is a full room, and there's still people coming who've been calling. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. So the National IP Showdown for SAICE has been in the company for a while, and it's where we actually see talent from young students and we celebrate it. And it's very important for us to always be celebrating our youth and our young engineers because you are our future. So today we're going to have presentations from from 7 students. They're coming from 6 universities. I will let our MC introduce all of them. But for me, I just wanted to thank you for coming, and I will introduce you to our MC who's going to take you through the day. He is a structural engineer by profession, and his name is Victor Shibaya. Please join me in welcoming him.
Hello, everyone. So yeah, my name is Victor Chibaya, as Swongile said, and I am a structural engineer by profession, as well as the chairperson for the SAICE Future Leaders panel. So welcome everyone, and then I think we did speak about this. I'll just go in a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Reese. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hip hip. Thank you very much, guys. That was perfect. That was perfect. So, yeah, guys, welcome to the South African Institute of Civil Engineering IP Showdown. And before we begin, I'll start with a small icebreaker. Just to get everyone thinking. But yeah, I'll start with a small icebreaker just to get everybody thinking. And how I'm going to do this is that I'm going to ask you guys a few riddles, and then hopefully I can put together a prize for whoever gets them right. But let's see if you guys can answer some riddles which are themed within the civil engineering industry, okay? So now the first riddle, so I think if you know the answer, just raise your hand, and then let me see if I can get some help for someone to just point out who raised their hand, yeah. So raise your hand if you think you know the answer. The first one is, I hold up buildings, strong and tall, but underground is where I crawl. Without me, they'd surely fall. What am I? Okay, I guess this whole middle row, let's go with you. Foundation. Now, that's a good one. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, this next one. This next one is going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm made of steel, concrete, or wood. I sprang great lengths where people stood. Over water, valleys, or streets, I help connections stay complete. What am I? Who? The one with the white. It's a bridge. That is correct. That is correct. Now, these are too easy. These are too easy. I just asked you guys what's the bending moment, and then I think it'll be a bit harder. And then, let's see, here's the last one. This one is, I think, the most difficult. I have no life, but I can grow. Add water, my strength will show. If you wait, I'll sit and stay, supporting structures every day. What am I? Concrete. That is clear. Let me ask, what is it? Concrete. Now that's good, guys. That's good, guys. So yes, like I said, welcome to the South African Institute of Civil Engineers IP Showdown, where we have contestants from all over the country, different universities, and they brought in what I think are some very good research projects, and that's what they'll be presenting for us today to see who has the best IP. So yeah, but as we move, so going on to the next thing, I think I'll start by introducing our judges for today. And the judges for today are also people from diverse backgrounds, just to make it fair depending on what research topic you chose. And then, yeah, let me introduce our judges. So the first judge, who I could say might be the best of them all, is another Victor named Victor Daabru. So Victor Daabru is a regional manager at SMEC, and he's a SAICE Award entrant and champion of the first SAICE launch and first SAICE Lunch and Learn that was held in Johannesburg, and he's a member of the SAICE Transport Division. So I don't know, Victor, would you be able to just stand so they can, or raise your hand? That's perfect. Yeah, so everyone can see you. Our second judge for the day is Tennille Ramjogi. So Tennille Ramjogi is the technical director at Trinfinity, and she's the director for SAICE Pty Limited. SAICE Johannesburg branch. Tennille, could you please just... Oh, and then our third director is Nongobo Bongoza. Nongobo Bongoza, yo. Nongobo Bongoza is a project manager at Hatch and the chairperson of the SAICE membership committee. Nongobo, are you around? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then next we have Dr. Ntebo Ngobo. She is the head of department at UJ Doornfontein. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Number 5 is currently not here, but I'll introduce you guys to him as he walks in. And then our 6th judge is also not here, who I can introduce when he walks in. So yeah, that covers the introduction for our judges. So thank you guys for being here, and we really appreciate the time that you've taken out your days to be able to come and judge this very prestigious competition. Okay, on to the next, and then now I'll be able to introduce our very own SAICE president, who's also graced us with his present, who will give us some opening remarks. So Mr. Frederick Slavart is the 2025 SAICE president. He has 40 years of experience within the industry, and he's also the managing director at Showdown Academy. He's the outgoing chair of the SAICE Transport Division, as well as a lover of music, wine, and running. So Mr. Frederick, please come through.
Whether there are parents also in the audience. Yeah, I thought so. Today we're going to celebrate what your children did over, not only in the final year, often it comes from a longer period. Thank you to the marketing team and the MC for getting the ball rolling, the lecturers, and also our judges. It took some time to find the judges. Now you need to be on that. Go.
This one?
Is it not there?
It's not picking it up.
All right, doesn't pick it up. Don't worry, I will talk like this. Not to worry. My talk for today is to do with knowledge. Firstly, engineering knowledge has the purpose and focus to serve society, number one, and future generations. Now, a simple example that they often quote is, let us take the engineering parts out of society. This building, structural engineering, electrical engineers, road engineers there outside. We came here, and hopefully on a good day we will have water in our houses. But still, all of those matters are really the foundation of what we have. And clearly, if we take that out of society, then we are going to battle. So what do we teach our young generation? It's engineering. But we teach them pockets of knowledge. And what I want to advocate today is that, remember, you are collecting knowledge to serve society. You're not there for yourself, you're there for society and the future. The purpose of engineering is not the true, very difficult calculations, and that's why we all had maths and calculus and all of those difficult subjects in first year and so forth. So it's, yes, we need to know that, but engineering shapes our day. It shapes the future. Just imagine the cathedrals in Rome, Spain, all over the world. They've been built centuries ago. They're still there. They are serving society. But all used in some way or another engineering principles. So I want to make a call today, really, to you as our future generation. Focus on the building blocks that you've been taught at university. Because by using that, and now I must be careful not to go in my pet topic of puzzles, because every little piece of knowledge fits somewhere in. Your knowledge about maths is fitting into structural engineering, hydraulics, transport, modeling, and all of those type of matters. So take note of what you learn. And then I have a simple plea. 50% is just not good enough. We need to be the best to find the difficult problems that we have to face in future. Your role in progress is to use any type of research, and not all of you are be a winner, but you all had the opportunity in your final year to do some research work. That research work is the foundation for you to solve problems. Engineers are there to solve problems. It is not a tick box. You need to assess. I've been in a session this morning with Engineering Council where we've again reiterated. First solution is, or first step, define the problem. Once you have defined the problem, you assess alternatives. And then you need to design the solution. But the solution cannot be just for now. It needs to be there for the next generation. And that is what we need to do. Engineering is for the future. So, when you do any engineering, first ask yourself, will it withstand the test of time? Looks like this building is doing okay. Okay? Does it serve the many or just a few? Are we selective in what we design? Do we exclude groups of people when we design? The CEO and I was yesterday in Gaborone, and we as we walked, we looked at how not non-motorized transport was considered at the airport. Okay, so a simple example, all right? So whenever we design, think of inclusivity rather than special groups. You as young future have the responsibility to serve society's greatest needs. And you need to be able, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years hence. If you only design for a solution for today, by the time then it is probably too late. That's why we do growth projections and sensitivity analysis and material selection. All of those matters that you have been exposed to. So my plea, my challenge to you, think beyond technical feasibility, consider society and the impact of what you design. Secondly, prioritize equity alongside efficiency. I'm going to leave it there. You can think a bit about it and design not just for today, but for the future. Congratulations to all who participated. Judges, don't be as hard as I've been in the past 5 years. The measure of an engineer, really, last words, is today we are talking knowledge, but our
Partner, let's raise a round of applause. They paid for the food. Was a hike.
I just want you to know that I have other people in the same boat as I am. Because when I got here, I was like, gasping for breath and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, is it old age or what? And then I felt a little bit better when I saw one of my colleagues come up here. And they were also gasping for breath. So I'm sure all of you here must be familiar with BVI Consulting Engineers. We are a consulting company of about 450 employees, busy with national and international ventures. So at BVI, we like to maintain our success is actually driven by our very unique management structure. And we believe that basically sets us apart in the engineering industry. And I think testimony to this can be seen in the competitions we take part in, for instance, the SAICE Awards, where we always, most of the time, win the Business Excellence Awards. So I think that says something about the kind of company that we are and what we strive for. And basically, our ownership model is based on a broad-based participation. So it's basically managers that also own the company. And this is what we find it basically aligns with our vision. Now, a key advantage of our business model is the decentralization of decision making, which I think is very, very important. Empowering your managers with your operational authority, it basically eliminates all the unnecessary bureaucracy that goes along with it. So, this approach ensures personalized, high-level, unwavering quality standards from BVI. This hallmarks of the BVI experience as defined by our guiding principle, which says, big enough to make a difference and small enough to care. Today, it is an honor for us to invest in our young professionals. After all, they help to build a pipeline of all the skills. We also believe that supporting new graduates strengthens the engineering sector by ensuring a steady supply of our qualified individuals coming through. I am sure we all can agree that our young professionals bring all the new ideas, innovation, and updated knowledge as well. Frederick, do you agree with me? Okay, as a leading multidisciplinary consulting firm and employer, we are playing our very own instrumental role in some of the programs that we offer. So we have a BVI Employee Trust Initiative. And if any one of the younger professionals that are here today need to come and speak to me about these, you can during the breaks. So we have a trust development program, and we have a BVI Academy. So with the trust program, it's a 2-year program that we offer, where we take our qualified engineers and we mentor them. We send them for managerial courses like the BCE courses, for example, that SAICE offers in the first year, and then we concentrate on the second year in basically helping them with their management skills and coaching, etc. Then we have our academy and our graduate interns, and I'm sure we have 1 or 2 here from the BVI Academy who you can also meet with, and they can explain the journey that they've basically had in this 2-year program. So we are 100% in investing in our future engineers. We basically identified the lack of suitable employment opportunities for graduates, and this as a major risk to the future of engineering, and hence for us coming up with these programs. So I have in my speech what the program is all about, but I think it's going to bore some of us. But if you are interested, once again, we can talk about it in detail at a later stage. So in terms of infrastructure spend and what our wish lists are for the priority projects. Okay, our key focus must include water. Do we all agree? Water infrastructure development, which entails upgrading and expanding our water and wastewater systems. Investing in bulk water projects to mitigate the shortages in urban and rural areas and resolving the non-revenue water. Secondly, energy security is also crucial, where the emphasis should be on expanding the renewable energy segment. Additionally, investments in grid infrastructure and transmission networks will be required to support all the growing energy demands. And then as a key enabler for micro and macro growth, we must also refocus on modernizing transport and logistics infrastructure. This includes upgrading our roads and highways and improving our connectivity with rail infrastructure in terms of freight corridors and passenger rail, and expanding and revitalizing our ports and our harbors. In the human settlement area as well, priority should be given to the large-scale social housing projects to accommodate urbanization. The expansion of digital and smart infrastructure is another key priority, particularly the rollout of broadband and 5G networks, and upgrading the ICT infrastructure. Finally is the need for special economic zones to promote industrialization and manufacturing, as well as the advancement of initiatives like green hydrogen that aligns with South Africa's sustainability goals. As citizens, governments, and industry, we must all collaborate to build the future we want. So at BVI, we have the capacity, the competence, ability, and most of all, remain committed to contribute towards this unified development agenda. Today, we all here present from BVI would like to take the opportunity to engage with some of our top engineering graduates, and we're looking forward to identifying some potential future employees. So I would like to take this opportunity here to thank SAICE for this initiative in hosting the SAICE IP National Showdown. This event serves as an incredible platform for our young professionals to showcase their skills. So I'm sure under the leadership of Frederick and Sakadi, we are going to have many, many new developments coming up in SAICE, and we're really looking forward to supporting you guys. Thank you.
All right, guys, so we're just going to hand out some water. Does anybody feel like a refreshment so we can hand out the water? Not many. So, yeah, so we're just going to hand out some. The live feed is not working. You're testing it. And then it stops. I think, are you going to answer?
Okay.
They said the live feed isn't working.
Okay,
It worked for the first
Let us know.
14 minutes and then it stopped.